Hello everyone, and welcome to Vietnam Step by Step. This channel is here to help travelers understand Vietnamese culture, food, and daily life in an easy, friendly way. If this is your first time visiting Vietnam, or if you are planning a trip soon, you are in the right place. Today, we are going to talk about a small action at the dining table that can surprise many visitors, but means a lot to Vietnamese people. Let me start with a quick question. What would you do if someone sitting next to you used their own chopsticks to pick food and put it into your bowl? For many tourists, this moment feels confusing, but in Vietnam, this action is full of warmth and care. In Vietnam, food is not just something to eat. Food is a way to connect people. Meals are usually shared. Dishes are placed in the middle of the table, and everyone eats together. Family members talk, laugh, and enjoy the food at the same time. Eating alone is less common, especially at home. Sharing food means sharing love, time, and attention. Because food is so important, Vietnamese people often want to make sure everyone at the table is happy and well-fed. When someone sees a dish they think you will like, they may use their own chopsticks to pick a piece of food and place it into your bowl. This is the habit we are talking about today. This action is very simple. A person uses their chopsticks, the same ones they are eating with, to pick food from a shared dish. Then they gently place it into your bowl. They may smile and say, "Eat more," or "This is good," or "You should try this." In Vietnamese homes, this happens very naturally. Why do Vietnamese people do this? First, it shows care. When someone picks food for you, they are thinking about you. They want you to enjoy the meal. Maybe they think you are shy. Maybe they notice you are eating slowly. Maybe they know this dish is special. Giving food is like saying, "I care about you." Second, it shows respect. Elders often pick food for younger people. Parents pick food for children. Grandparents pick the best piece of food and give it to their grandchildren. This shows love and responsibility. Third, it shows hospitality. When you are a guest, the host wants you to feel welcome. Picking food for a guest is a way to say, "You are important here." It is very common when you visit a Vietnamese home for the first time. Let me tell you a short story. Imagine you are visiting a Vietnamese family. The table is full of colorful dishes. You feel excited, but also a little unsure. Suddenly, the host picks a piece of fish and puts it into your bowl. They smile and wait for your reaction. At that moment, they are not thinking about rules or manners. They are simply happy you are there. This habit happens in many situations. It is common at family meals, especially when elders are present. It often happens when parents eat with their children. It is also very common when Vietnamese people eat with guests, including foreign guests. Sometimes, even close friends do this with each other. For many Western visitors, this can feel surprising. In some cultures, using your own chopsticks or fork to touch someone else's food is not polite. People may worry about hygiene or personal space. So, when this happens in Vietnam, some tourists feel uncomfortable but do not know what to do. If this happens to you, the most polite reaction is simple. Smile. Say thank you. You can try the food, even if it is just a small bite. This small action shows respect and appreciation. Vietnamese people will feel happy and relaxed when they see you accept their kindness. But what about hygiene? It is okay to have hygiene concerns. Many Vietnamese people understand this, especially in big cities and tourist areas. Today, some families use serving chopsticks or spoons, especially when eating with guests. However, in traditional homes, using personal chopsticks is still common. If you feel uncomfortable, you can handle the situation gently. You do not need to explain too much. You can eat a little and then continue eating your own food. You can also politely say, "Thank you, I'm full," with a smile. Vietnamese people usually understand. Here are a few friendly tips to help you feel more comfortable at the table. When someone picks food for you, do not push the bowl away or show a surprised face. This may make the person feel sad. A calm smile goes a long way. If you really cannot eat the food, you can leave it in the bowl and eat other dishes later. This is more polite than refusing directly. If you are eating with chopsticks, never use them to point at people or move dishes around roughly. Chopsticks are simple tools, but they are treated with respect. If you want to show care in return, you can also pick food for others, especially if they are close friends or family. But only do this if you feel comfortable and see others doing the same. Understanding small habits like this can make your trip to Vietnam more meaningful. Culture is not only about big festivals or famous places. It is also about small moments at the dinner table. When you understand why Vietnamese people do this, the action feels different. It is no longer strange. It becomes a quiet way of saying, "You belong here, even just for this meal." Travel is not just about seeing new places. It is about learning new ways of caring for each other. And sometimes, that care comes in the form of a piece of food placed gently into your bowl. Thank you for watching today's video on Vietnam Step by Step. If you enjoyed this cultural tip, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel Vietnam Step by Step for more simple and friendly guides to Vietnamese culture. See you in the next video, and enjoy your journey in Vietnam.